Right now we're in the Dinosaur Hall in the Natural History Museum, and it's about 9 o'clock at night, and we're here digitally scanning the entire exhibit before we dismantle it. We're digitally scanning the exhibit partly to create a record of what's here, because once we take it down we won't really have anything to go by anymore, but also we want to be able to recreate it in digital form as we think about planning the new exhibit. The new exhibit we're designing is going to be in the same space that I'm standing now, but in the meantime we'll have to take every single thing out of this room, care for it, and then put it back together again.
Tonight we're running a number of laser scanners, so we're basically doing an archival capture of the Dinosaur Hall before it gets shut down. So there are a number of different deliverables we could potentially create from our laser scans, but at a baseline we're 3D scanning the space itself and the fossils in the space. With 3D scanning, we have two methods of capture. One is laser scanning, so we're capturing high-resolution 3D models of the space itself and the fossils, and that is essentially a laser beam being traced across all of the objects, and we're capturing the physical geometry of those objects. We're also using photogrammetry methods where we can use regular digital point-and-shoot cameras to create 3D models using certain software algorithms. In general, large objects that are really complicated in terms of their geometry. So rib cages, lots of undercuts, we have lots of line of sight issues. If you look at the dinosaur behind me, trying to get 100% complete capture can be very, very challenging.
The main purpose of 3D scanning an exhibit like this would be to basically have an archive of what an exhibit of this era might look like. So originally, the predecessor to this exhibit would have been the Hall of Extinct Monsters. And so this is a documentation for folks in the future to know what a museum experience might have been like. We hope that in the future, everybody would be able to have their own 3D printed Stegosaurus in their living room.